saying that the mission of Make-A-Wish could not be fulfilled without the active involvement of countless volunteers. This year, we're not only saying it, we're memorializing the invaluable contributions of Make-A-Wish volunteers in a new award, and that new award is called the Volunteer Legacy Award. This award will be presented annually to Make-A-Wish Hudson Valley volunteers who embody the true spirit of Make-A-Wish and whose commitment to our mission is a guiding light and an inspiration to others. Identifying our first recipient was a nearly impossible task. The Make-A-Wish Hudson Valley chapter is uniquely blessed with selfless, dedicated volunteers who make the impossible possible. So recipient number one must be pretty special, and indeed he is. For the past 31 years, Jamie Barr has made Make-A-Wish the driving force, one of the driving forces of his life. From wish granting and fundraising to lending a hand wherever needed in between, Jamie has put his whole heart into helping make a wish and wishes come true. As a wish granter, Jamie has helped grant more than 100 wishes for children with critical illnesses. 100 wishes, so think about that and how incredible that is. And in the Barr family, volunteering with Make-A-Wish is a family affair where everybody joins together to make unforgettable wishes come true. To help us celebrate Jamie, please join me in welcoming a very special young lady who I know many of you know, Bianca Muniz. Bianca is now a 3-time cancer survivor. Her wish to go to Disneyland was granted in 2007. Her volunteer wish granter was Jamie Barr. Here with a special musical dedication to Jamie is Bianca Muniz, accompanied by Donnie Spackman.
Hi, thank you so much, Starlene. I'm Bianca, and it is such an honor to be here celebrating Jamie. We love you so much. Singing a song just for you while we play a slideshow honoring your 30-plus years of granting wishes to kids like me. Open up, come as you are. This is love, I'm never far. I did not come to judge you, no, I only want to love you so. Yeah, yeah, Thank you. We love you, Jamie. Thank you. And now I'd like to ask Jamie to come up.
My God. I have to follow like everybody who's better than me. Joe, unbelievable. Bianca, she knows I love her. But Joe, really, thank you for everything you're doing with Book Club Subaru. So appreciative. And later, you're going to see someone that's going to totally blow you away. Bob Daisy, a Wish Dad, is going to be speaking. So I'm so proud to share this night with them as well. You know, I'm so proud of my family. They really have all taken part in all my Wish ventures. Every one of them does something. They either volunteer, they do fundraising, they donate, but I definitely, you know, hook them into Make-A-Wish, and I'm so happy they're here. My wife, Ivy, has been so supportive because I'm always doing something. When I was in my 20s, I used to volunteer at Sloan Kettering on the pediatric floor. She was fine with that. Now, all my years with Make-A-Wish, she's always encouraged me to keep going, so I thank her so much for that. Yes. Also, this is a huge thrill for me. My mom is here, 90 years old, and so this is a big thrill for her and me. And she told me not to be funny, so she said, "Be serious. Don't joke around. This is a serious thing." So I'm not going to joke around. I'm going to be serious tonight. But I also want to thank my friends who all came out. When they said you're going to be honored, I said, you could honor me, but nobody's going to show up because I was shocked. And they filled up tables, and I'm so appreciative for you guys. And I want you to know it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I want to also mention I have 3 Wish kids here, which is also blowing me away. And one is waving to me right here, and she's Stephanie, and she's from Elizabeth Seton Children's Hospital, which, if you don't know it, it does amazing thing for kids that need it the most, and Stephanie is now my best friend. But I'm not Stephanie's best friend, because Stephanie's wish was to meet Angela Bassett. And so not only did we get Angela to agree to this, she actually came to Elizabeth Seton and spent so much time with Stephanie one-on-one. It was incredible. So Angela is Stephanie's best friend, and I could live with that. I'm okay with that. So, I want the staff not to listen to this next part, if you don't mind. But as a wish granter, which is my favorite thing I do with Make-A-Wish of all the volunteer work, I'm kind of a rule breaker. My mom will agree with that. I was the trouble child of my 2 siblings. So I don't really go by the book with wishes, but they're very smart because they figured out he's kind of out there. He's like the Wild West volunteer. So we're going to give him these amazing volunteers that are structured and disciplined, and they'll keep him in line. And so I've had some great partners over the years. Some of them are here tonight. But I think my favorite memory of a wish partner was my dad. We did a couple of wishes together. We used to love just being together. And he saw how much I loved Make-A-Wish, and he decided he's going to do that too. And so he became my wish partner, and this is a huge thrill for me. But the Morris family is right here. Megan was our first wish together, me and my pop. And our family's here. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Also, Bianca's family is like my family now, too. The Muniz family, thank you so much. I love you guys, too. Yeah. I'm going to give you a little insight to the wish experience, and then I'll get off because you don't want to hear this forever. But the when you're a wish granter, your job is basically to go to wherever the child is, their home, the hospital, and try to figure out what the wish is going to be. And each situation is different because every family is different, every wish child is different. But you think in your mind like they're going through this unbelievably difficult time in their life, and it's pretty much new. It's kind of the early stages, so they're kind of in shock, and it's weird, but you kind of push through. But here's the thing that sticks with me with just about every family that I visit. They have this unbelievable uplifting spirit. They're like encouraging and they're grateful and they're so excited you're there. And you're just thinking, how could they be like this? They're going through like a living tragedy, yet they make you feel so grateful and so at home. And so that's one of the reasons I do love Make-A-Wish. The other thing, which is hard to talk about, is it could be very, very heartbreaking, and that's why I also love our chapter. You know, you have some kids that are not as lucky and they do pass away. And there was a time early on with Make-A-Wish where I said, I don't know if I could keep doing this because this is just, it kills you inside. But after I thought about it for a while, I realized that the reason I keep doing it is that child, no matter how short their life was, they had this wish, they had a dream come true, and that is a great thing for them. That's big. And it's also something that will always stay with their family forever. So for that, that's the reason I keep going, I have to say. On the other side of the coin, though, most of the kids, thank you. Thank you. Most of the kids, though, are doing amazing, as you could see tonight. I mean, they're all grown-ups now. They're all, like, doing amazing in life, and so we give them this dream come true wish. They have this for their whole life, and their families have it for their whole life. And that's really the key. When they come home from their wish and you see that smiling face, or they send you a letter of gratitude, you just realize this is why I do it, and this is why Make-A-Wish is so worthwhile. So I hope that gives you a little picture of why I love this organization so much. Before I go, I just want to thank the staff for honoring me tonight. Now, if you made a mistake, this is your last chance to take it back, because I was shocked when they told me. I used some words that I can't say here, because I couldn't believe it, really. So for you know, Tom Coughlin, he was like a legend in this chapter, and I'm so glad he's here tonight. But our president now, Christine, has taken us to a whole other level of greatness, and I'm so glad she joined us. And I thank you so much for this, Christine. You know, I hate to leave anybody out because there's been so many staff members that have been so kind to me. But I have to mention Abe and Allie, who also, you know, I guess chose me here tonight for some reason. And they've been like family to me, and I love them so much, and thank you for doing that for me. And last but not least, I have to say a special mention to someone we already celebrated, Denise D'Amico. She joined Make-A-Wish. Yes, yes. You know, I joined Make-A-Wish when everybody was a volunteer. There was no paid staff. It was crazy. It was chaos. But they got it going, and that's the reason we're here. So I'm very grateful to the original founding members. But Denise came shortly after I did, and she's been always extremely supportive. And she's like my biggest fan, and I'm her biggest fan. I really love her a lot. She's a great friend of mine. And thank you so much, Denise, for everything you've done for me all these years. I really appreciate it. And everybody, thank you so much. This is an amazing night. I'm very, very grateful from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Before we let Jamie go, we have one more special presentation. As he mentioned, the very first wish Jamie granted with his father, Rob, who was also a dedicated, passionate, and very long-time volunteer with Make-A-Wish, was for a computer to then 11-year-old Megan Morris. Here to share more about that wish, and her wish granters, Jamie and Rob, please help me welcome Megan.
Jamie Barr came into my life 20 years ago when I was granted a wish. I was 11 years old when I was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. My life changed in an instant, and suddenly I was faced with chemotherapy and surgeries instead of school days and hanging out with friends. I remember the excitement of being told I would have a wish granted. Jamie and his father, Rob, were my wish granters. I decided to wish for a laptop so that I could keep in touch with my friends when I was in the hospital. What I received was beyond anything I could have even thought of wishing for. Jamie and Rob also made sure I received a desk, a ton of computer games, DVDs, a webcam, and a bunch of other goodies. Once I received my wish, hospital trips were easier. I could stay in touch with my friends, play my games, and watch whatever DVD I could think of, all before streaming services. In the years since my wish, my family and I kept in touch with the Barrs. We were so sad when we heard of Rob's passing, but know that he left his legacy. As I have gotten older and reflect on my experiences, I am struck with how impactful my wish was during the hardest part of my life. My Make-A-Wish gave me so much more than a laptop, games, DVDs, and a desk. My wish gave me back my childhood, joy, an escape, hope, and friendship. None of this would have been possible without the love and support from Jamie and Rob. I feel honored to be here tonight to celebrate Jamie for all the amazing work he has done, for all the lives he has changed, and for this well-deserved award. It's rare when we as older wish kids can come back and do something for the people, usually strangers, who gave so selflessly and generously to fulfill the wish of someone else's child. In the case of Jamie and his father, Rob, that selfless generosity started with me and just kept going and going and going. That's why I'm so thrilled to be able to tell you, Jamie, on behalf of Make-A-Wish Hudson Valley, that the award you just received, which will be given out every year for the rest of time, is actually and very appropriately named after your father. It's the Robert Barr Volunteer Legacy Award. How perfect is that? Congratulations, and thank you.
You tricked me.